Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is my first ever Sandy Bay Saturday. So, if this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Welcome everyone to Sandy Bay Saturday. So again, this is just kind of a continuation of my Sandy Bay series. So technically this might be episode 43, I believe. But yeah, as you remember, we have a lot going on. So we're harvesting potatoes. He's not getting anything right now because he's got to go back around because I stopped in the middle of, yeah. Anyhow, he's working on that, releasing that. If we go into here, I was up there finishing up, getting all the tops off over there. So those two, what do we have? I can't remember what we have. Onions up there, that's right. And this is field grass in these 3 fields, so we're waiting for it to dry off. It's raining, but we can do this in the rain. I'm going to see if we can do onions in the rain. I'm assuming we probably can. So that's what we have going on. And then also, so I'm just going to tab around to all of our vehicles here. So combine's waiting to harvest. Truck's here for potatoes. Right here, I can probably turn that off. Our 40, which I love this tractor, is up here, and I'm just kind of been going around getting the extra pieces that he missed. And these fields will be ready to go after that. And then, yeah, we just got to keep harvesting. I think I'll probably hold off to get this going because I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll probably wait until potatoes are done before I get onions going. Hopefully we can get a lot of that done today. I may end up doing a time lapse or something. I don't know. It just kind of depends. I don't know how long this episode would be. Ideally, it'd be a longer episode, but I'm a little short on time if I'm going to be completely honest. So I don't want to just kind of rush it and be like, yep, it's just, you know, it's whatever. So I'm going to try to do a pretty high quality episode, but yeah, we'll see what's going on. Oh, we do need to check out our cows here in a second. Let's get this cut up here. Let's see how our cows are doing. Let's get this guy turned around because I have a little bit more on that side, and then we'll get that. Actually, let me get this real quick because I think this is a leased item, if I remember correctly. So I want to make sure I get all the cutting done so I can return this. So we don't get billed any unnecessary amounts for it. But yeah, other than the rain being a bit of a damper for us. Oop, I missed all of that. Or no, that's just dead. Okay, perfect. Well, that explains that issue. All right, let's get this guy. Also dead. Perfect. Just a living one. This is looking living to me. Yep, we're doing stuff, it looks like. Perfect. I just gotta knock this little section out. Oop, missed that little bit at the end there, I think. No, I definitely got it, regardless of if I missed it or not. Perfect. Garage. Leased items. Return. Yes. Okay, perfect. Let's get out of there, go over to, oh wait, that's in the seasons menu. Gosh, I haven't played on seasons since the last time I did a Sandy Bay episode. Cows. They're doing okay. I think I'll take care of them tonight, so they're doing fine. We're getting tons of milk and all sorts of other goodness from them. But yeah, that's what we got going on. If I tab further, there's a truck. If I tab further, we're putting those bales into the BGA. So that's kind of what the John Deere's working on. But how are you doing? Oh, now you're going to fill up fast. Now that you finished that row that you already did. That's great. So now you're going to really be getting filled up with potatoes. So we're going to get a ton. We already have a ton in there. I think, honestly, since this guy, not this guy, you're down there working on that. I'm thinking about getting maybe a front, well, no, maybe a wheel loader is what we should get to do our potatoes. We'll make the money back. I guarantee it. 30, that one has more horsepower than that one. Oh, it's a C. I was like, why is that one and that one? That's a CSE one. You know what? Ooh, the Nokians look nice on there, which it mostly will be doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, we'll do some Nokians on there. We're gonna buy that. Crazy, I know, but we'll make it back easy on our potatoes. Easy. Easy. Wheel loaders, 3,000 liters. 5,000 is the biggest one so far. Anything bigger than 5,000? Anything bigger than 5? Like once. Yep, 5,000 liters. So that bucket's gonna be the biggest one for us, that's gonna be a lot faster for us. I kind of like that one. It's like the slotted one for potatoes and sugar beets, which is cool, but it's not, doesn't hold as much as this guy, the big multi-purpose. So that is what we're gonna buy as well. 7 grand. That way the John Deere can do other stuff. We got the wheel loader specifically for that, especially if we're gonna do potatoes on a regular basis, which we're gonna try to do. Yeah, that's crazy. Getting lots of potatoes. Okay. Let's go to our wheel loader if I can find it. Boom. Yeah, this is going to speed up the process quite a bit for us. So I think this is a good purchase for us. Yeah, especially just that big bucket. That big bucket's going to make a world of difference. 5,000 liters at a time is a lot of potatoes to be able to process through. So that's going to be good for us. The washer does fine. The washer usually cleans them pretty quick, but I'm thinking if we go into Placeables, Global Company, I think we get another one of these because it's not that expensive. So that's, now we're way down here. That was a mistake. I probably should have done it up there. Oh, we need to take a look at contracts too and see if we got any contracts we want to do. I'm not afraid to knock out a couple of contracts, but up here, a potato processing plant, if you will. Yeah, I think another one of these would be useful. So let me get that one put in, I think right there. I don't want it too close, which I know I could do, but I need room for the pig food theoretically to go off on the side there. Boom. I'm tempted to do another one. What's the capacity of these things? I guess I can look in the open overview. Holds 4,000 liters of washed potatoes, and then yeah, so how much does this hold? Because maybe we want 2 of those too. 15,000 is not bad, so 3 buckets full. I think that, yeah, I actually think we are going to buy a 3rd one of these. Just because I think that really will actually help us out quite a bit. So we'll put that in there. And then as far as getting this set up here, what do we have for trailer? I can't even remember what we have for trailers. Let's go to owned items, go all the way back down here. So trailer wise, we just passed them. So that's the one we got out. We got that guy, I think, at the other field. 39,000, 59,000. Let's look at trailers in the store. Thinking about maybe getting another one, which I know kind of sounds a little crazy, but doesn't hold potatoes. Those are bulk ones, which also don't hold potatoes. 52. Oh, 52 is not bad. 78 versus. Wait, let's go back to the 52. Where's the 52? 48. Didn't I just see one? 39.2. Where is a 50? There's the 52. Okay. Oh, that was okay. Yeah, there it is. That holds potato. Yeah, okay. So that guy's 52 for 65,000. 48 for 62. That can be done with the semi truck, which might be helpful. Or we have this guy 78 versus this. I think we're gonna go with this guy. I know, another trailer. I think it'll be worth it for us. We'll get some. Let's get the trailer boards. Okay, we're gonna buy that guy. Big purchases right out of the gate. You guys are like, Farmer Cop has gone off the deep end. Oh, we need to get over to. I know I normally don't tab that much, but sorry. I don't know what else to say for that. We'll get this guy unloaded, then we'll use this guy to go pick up the other trailer we have. I also don't know if I'm going to tell a whole lot of police stories when I'm doing Sandy Bay, just because I might get distracted, but I'll try to add them in there when I go, or at least tell some story. But I feel like I'll get too distracted or I'll forget, so I'll try to keep notes and try to do it as best I can. But again, I'm only do a Sandy Bay Saturday every other week on Saturday, so yeah. And then I'm going to try to do, I think, start doing live streams every other week on the opposite weeks as Sandy Bay Saturdays, I think. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be the opposite weeks, but it probably will end up being, because I want to do one next week. But yeah, there we go. I just kind of, with live streaming, my only concern is I'm like, I don't know exactly what I should live stream, you know. Just thinking of what to do on a live stream is kind of my biggest I guess I can park that mill there. He's never going to make it to there before he fills up again. Let's get you down to the store. Which we're just going to off-road this baby down there. Yep, we're just going to drive right through this farmer's field. Oh, we need to look at, is there any good contract? Yeah, autosave, come on. You can do it. There you go. Contracts. Any good ones? A couple fertilizing. I really don't want to do those. 10 baling. Nope. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of contracts, but we're not really worried about contract work. We got enough work to do on our own fields. Mr. Silly P actually was doing he's on a Stone Valley series. He was talking about that kind of balance between, and I completely agree. He's talking about the balance between, like, yeah, when you get on a new game, you're doing a lot of contracts to try to earn extra cash to build your farm up. But at a certain point, you get so much land and so much work to do in your own farm that you just kind of stop doing contracts because you just can't do them anymore. I guess I could have reset that up to the farm. That would have been maybe the easier way to do that. I don't know why I didn't do that, quite honestly. Or reset the wheel loader. Why am I not thinking smart here? That's all right, I'll drive them up. I'm already down here, I'm committed. Oh, man. What do I have set up on here? Storage area. That might be close to where I want to go. Perfect. Oh, that's right. I was like, why is it on the wrong side of the road? It's not. We're on Sandy Bay. And then you also... Let's let the truck get past us because he's going to be a little bit quicker than you are. But then you can also get to storage area. I don't know where that's at, so that might get stuck on something or something else. I don't know. But yeah, there you go. Beautiful. Yeah, the truck would have for sure beat you there. So, how's the potato harvester doing? Already almost halfway full. So, you see what we're doing. I'll bring you back in probably when we get ready up here to do our first batch of taters, if you will. I'll probably bring you in for that. So I do need to hop in him, actually. We need to get that thing loaded up with water. So let's see if we can't do that. There's a pipe right there. I wish we could just use that, but we can't. So anyhow, I might actually... You know what? It's just easier. Let's just do this. I don't know why I'm not... This just makes more sense. Let's just put the... It's $5,000. It's not that much, really, in the grand scheme of things. And it will be extremely useful. I guess I could put it like there, but I don't necessarily want it there. I'm just going to put it right there. It'll work fine. Let's fix that up a little bit. Now we've ruined the landscape. You can do it. There we go. X. Perfect. I do like this darker concrete. I like it quite a bit. Let's get that all dark concreted up. Perfect. That way, yeah, this is just... Actually, the back of the truck holds water too, doesn't it? Oh, why don't I not... I should do that too. That will help it a little bit. Up out of here. Let's customize you. Not that. We need to go down one. There we go. Salt, standard, herbicide. Oh yeah, there's a water one. I was like, I thought there was a water one. Yep, there is. Okay, I've never used the water one actually. Doesn't look like it holds very much, but the combination between... Well, let's see how much this holds actually, because if it holds almost as much as that, this is just easier to use a truck to do this. Oh yeah, that's gonna hold plenty for us. So I think we'll just park that. Yeah, that trigger went out pretty far. Let's get this guy back up in there, because we're not gonna use it now that I know that truck does that really efficiently. Okay, where... You're almost full. Where's our semi truck? Oh, he is there. Oh, that was a perfect spot for him to go. Oh, nope, don't go anywhere. Turn that off. So this essentially is just going to sit probably here. Maybe I should turn it around though, just so it's easier to get out of here when it comes time for that. But I think, yeah, having this just sitting here where it can just get loaded with the potatoes that are ready to be sold, honestly, will be kind of perfect for it. So, okay, 1042 is full. Let's go unload that guy. Also, too, when they updated the map, they added that road there, which I think is legit. I'm glad they did that. That makes sense. I mean, that's an area you would drive all the time. So it does make sense to have that in there. I'm glad they added that. We are just waiting for... I really want to harvest the field grass, but again, we're just waiting for the stupid rain to go away. Rain, go away, come again some other day, please. That way we can have the crux. Now it's going to take forever for it to dry out, too. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Coming in hot. Okay, flipped it around more the way I wanted to go. Right. And it was CB Gamer? Yeah, it was CB Gamer, who's been giving me help with course play. He said if I went into the settings on course play, and I changed it to pipe always out. If you remember, I was having issues with that, so that actually worked. Thank you. That solved it. So that way the pipe is always out. So that way, because when I would come to unload it, the pipe wouldn't be out. So now it's just, I have it set to always out, which is perfect. So that way I actually can do that. But yeah, we're already gonna have a pretty good load of potatoes on here. So once this gets full, I'll start processing through the potatoes, which is when I'll bring you guys back in, which honestly is not going to be, I mean, what, 15 minutes maybe? It's not going to be very long. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right. I have a full load of 59,000 liters of potatoes that we're going to take up and start processing through. Now, if you see off in the distance, I have added something. You see where the potatoes might be, but I'll show you when we get closer. So I did buy us 2 conveyor belts, which I know more money. I know is another 40 some odd $1,000, but the idea being, and I'll show you when we get up there, you can start to see it now, is it'll pick the potatoes off the ground. We should have just gone in there. It'll pick the potatoes off the ground that I dumped, the raw potatoes, put them in the washer, and then I just have to transport them from that location to other locations. So this should hopefully automate the process more. I was trying to think, there's not a whole lot other ways I could have also technically set up a conveyor belt to get potatoes from the washer into those machines, but I think this will be just the best setup. I think that's the best way to use a conveyor belt here. Oh boy. Yeah, we're just gonna have to back in. I want them to get over there. I guess we could drive past and then back in. That might actually be smarter. So we'll see if it starts picking them up right away. I haven't put any water in it or anything. Ooh, and I don't want to take out that. Ooh, that was close. Okay, gotta be careful. All right, now theoretically we can just back in and dump these out. What? Why not? Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. That's working perfect. Got that all set up just like that. All right, let's get this guy. Or you can just hit that. Stops unloading at some point, theoretically. There he goes. All right, let's get this guy back down so it can be ready for more potatoes or taters or potatoes or however you want to call them. Money makers for us, hopefully. All right, we'll stop you right in there. Boom. That'll work. Yeah, that's working well. How much water does this thing have in it? No water, so it's just filling up, which is fine. Let's get you filled up with water. So it should just be filling up. Yep, that should just fill up to 15,000, then it'll stop and it'll start processing, and then it'll keep going as it needs to. This will speed up production. If we can keep up, I mean, we're not going to be able to keep up with the potato harvester, but if we can, you know, even process half of the potatoes as a potato harvester, that would be incredible. I don't know how much this holds water-wise. I should have looked at that. Okay, 10,000 liters. So this is going to get it decently full. Perfect, and that works because I'm able to put the potatoes over there and it kind of lifts it above everything, so that just makes it much better for us. Let's get this guy filled up and then I'll get him staged over there, and then we'll start using our wheel loader, which the wheel loader will still make it pretty efficient. So all the above is going well for us, I think, right now. Of course, I probably shouldn't say anything like that. That was probably really dumb of me to say that, because now everything's just going to go off the deep end. Oh boy. Don't know what the thumbnail is going to be. It might be that. That looks pretty cool. I might wait for it to get sunny out or something, and then use that as a thumbnail. But we'll see. Right, park this guy right here. Perfect. Whoa. There we go. Well, there might not be any ready yet. Yep, none ready yet. So now we're just waiting for those. It might take it a little bit. So anyhow, that's what we got going on. So then we would essentially just grab them from there. And then we could put them in our 3 buckets down here, which are the equivalent of one of these, essentially, it looks like, or it seems like. And that'll keep going with getting potatoes off the ground. And as needed, we can adjust that conveyor belt, move it around, and do whatever we need to do. But, any? Nope. Okay. It just does that animation if it's empty. But, yeah, so that's what we're waiting for. 1042 needs to be unloaded again. Good gravy. That thing is producing or harvesting potatoes like a madman. Is that harvested there? Yeah, that area's harvested. I guess they were just dead there or whatever the case may be. So if I misses an area, I guess that is fine. But yeah, this is going pretty well. Essentially, it fills up after he goes around the field once. So yeah, you do the math on a 1.6 meter harvester width. And think about that for a second. How are you full and right there? I don't understand your positioning. But that's okay. We will just back up and we will unload you. Yep, that'll work. Anyhow, that's what I got for you guys. I'll see you guys in a little bit when something happens. All right, this is my 3rd full load of potatoes. So at approximately 60,000 liters per trailer, we're looking at already 180,000 liters of potatoes, and we still have, let's go over to this. Yeah, maybe not most of the field, but a lot of the field. So and I'll show you kind of an update for our potato processing plant here in a second. I did miss a little strip there. It's because the game crashed and I didn't save the course before, so I kind of had to make a new course and then try to get him to go off. Yeah, so I'll get all the little bits at the end. But anyhow, he's doing pretty good. We're going to try to do onions as well, I think, in the rain. Yeah, we'll see. I know I'm just driving through whatever. I don't even really care anymore. I think crop instruction's off because it's kind of weird with the potatoes sometimes. So anywho, yep, I was looking at the weather report, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second, but we may or may not be kind of hosed. We may not get our field grass off the field, which would be horrendous. But we're going to try, because it's late autumn. Tomorrow's the last day of autumn, and then we're in the first day of winter, or the first part of winter, which is the last time you should. So I'm probably not going to drop these ones off over there, because there's a lot right there. I think I'm going to put these in the barn this time, but let me show you what I'm talking about weather-wise. So Cal's doing fine. No big deal. I was checking on him. No drying potential today because it's raining right now, and it should stop raining hopefully soon. And then we have Sunday, fine. Monday, rain. Yeah. And more specifically, snow on Monday because that's wintertime. So, very loud plane. But, yeah, so maybe not great right now, but we're doing okay. Other than that, I mean, yeah, so let's get this guy unloaded and then I'll show you the potato stuff. Oh boy, kind of what I got done. I think there's that trailer of finished potatoes or the premium potatoes is probably about halfway full. They haven't, obviously we haven't been processing like we've been. I put the second load of potatoes over there. This is the first one I'm putting like actually in a building, but there we go. Actually, I need to get back here probably to see where I want this. I need like a camera angle at the back of the truck. There we go. We'll go right here. That's fine. Yeah, see the potato harvester's already ready to be unloaded again. And we're going back there. All right, pulling forward. You can do it. You can unload all the potatoes. It is a lot of potatoes in the truck's defense, but we should theoretically be able to get a pretty high stack of them. There we go. We got at least those ones out. All right. We'll call that good. Perfect. You got out of there a lot easier than we got in there, which I guess makes sense pulling out versus not. But okay, we'll go take care of the potato harvester here in a second. So we have a lot of potatoes here that we're processing through. The belt system's working well. Looks like that one. What's up with you? Oh, you're full. Okay. You are Yeah, you're not really full. You're getting close though. And then you are getting close as well. You're full of product and your output's almost full as well. So it's almost like I need another one of those again. But technically speaking, those will keep up with this. But that's only 10. But this is automatically going, so it's hard for me to keep up with something that's automatic like that. So anyhow, that's all we got going on here. Quite a few in here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we have quite a few in here, so we are making progress. Let's get back in the truck and get it out to pick up more potatoes. So many potatoes. Oh yeah, there are so many potatoes. We're gonna be doing that for a lot of the winter time right there, is taking care of that junk. It's better than picking up the snow. The snow melter was kind of a bit disappointing. I wish it would have actually given you a price amount for them or actually sold it out, but it didn't. I'm surprised it's one of like the top rated mods or one of the top mods, which makes me feel like I'm using it wrong. But anyhow, how many hours do we have in that thing? We gotta have a lot of hours on it. 2.2, yeah. I'd say, because it's just been kind of going and going. So yeah, that's why the money's gone down a little bit. But I mean, every hour on this thing is $3,000. So I mean, not a small amount, but that's fine for what we're doing. So it's making it happen. It's making it happen. So yeah, I can't believe that's already 3 loads of potatoes off this. That's so many potatoes. Oh man. Selling them selling them as premium potatoes is going to get us almost $1,000 per 1,000 liters. So, or maybe, I guess maybe more like 800-900, but still, I mean, that's a lot. That's like triple or quadruple what potatoes are normally worth. We're not getting 100%. It's not 100% output ratio, because some of the potatoes do, after they get washed, then we get all of them back as washed potatoes. Then some of them, a very small portion, get made into pig food, the non-premium potatoes, if you will. But most of them come out as premium potatoes. So it's doing pretty good, but yeah, that's how we are. If we go to the BGA, we actually have a little bit of an update there. So I've just been chucking a bunch of bales in there, letting it process through. So we only have 2 rows left, which is nice. Yeah, because we got, let's put grass on here. I was like, why is grass not showing up? There we go. Yeah, grass, we're not going to get in our cut, which I'm not worried about. Yeah, I think we're doing fine. I'm not sure what we're going to spend our money on and everything like that. But actually, let's go into the store real quick and look at our garage. There was a couple things that I was thinking about selling, I think. Trailers are great. We don't really use either of those. I don't know. I'll hold on to that one because I think I use that one. That's what I'm using for TMR. But this one I'm going to sell. If we need it again, it's not that much money. We'll buy another one. What else? There's actually a cheaper one of these in the mod hub, but we got what we have, so it's fine. But I don't think we're gonna do any of that. Let's see here. We'll hold on to all this stuff. Yeah, for hay and whatnot. Yeah, we'll hold on to all that stuff. That's good. That's fine. Yeah, we have a lot of baling equipment, in all honesty. That's one of the things you just kind of hold on to in case you're going to use it again. I doubt we'll use it again, but we can just hold on to it. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal to have. So I actually think I regret going with the 5,000 liter bucket, because coming out to, if we go to, let it save, let's go back up to, so these guys only hold 4,000 liters when they're empty. So if I have 5,000 liters in there and I dump it in there, once it gets full, it just dumps the rest on the side. And if I'm not dead center, it dumps it on the side anyways, which is really frustrating. So that's been a little bit frustrating, but I've been able to work it out. It's fine. I'm getting over it. Oh man. Oh, that's right. These guys aren't technically ready to harvest. Is that? I don't know. It's field grass though. I feel like, let's go back to this. Still, are they still too wet, or is it different because it's field grass? I don't know. Field grass is a confusing thing, and I feel kind of lost because of the alfalfa that I did on Well, the alfalfa I did, and that was on Ishia Farm in my update videos for Ishia Farm. You harvested it with a combine, and then it left a swat. I don't know. It's just kind of weird stuff. Growing. It says it's growing still, I guess. So I don't. Very strange. Oh, there are weeds. There are weeds in here. Swore I weeded everything, but that's all right, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of weeds. Did I miss that whole section of the field? Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Well, anyhow, it doesn't matter a whole lot. How are you doing? You're probably almost full. Yep, you are. Okay, well, this is what I got going on. I'm gonna keep chugging along and getting stuff done. There's not a whole lot else. Yeah, I'm just honestly just waiting for the harvesters to keep going and get stuff done. So I'll see you guys again later on, hopefully when this rain finally stops or anything else happens that's exciting. So yep, see you guys in a bit. Alright, so I have been putting potatoes in here. I'm going to pick them up, not because I need more potatoes to process, but because I completely forgot we have... where is it at here? Here we go. We have a multi-fruit silo. So, yes, this is more realistic to have them out here, but I'm less worried about that and more worried about the ease of access. So I'm going to work on getting this put away using this here. I guess he's shooting them right through the trailer there, see? Yeah, but anyhow... So yeah, I'm gonna do that because we have that available, and then wash potatoes. He's still making progress. I mean, I've been on here for hours today doing this. I've at one point I was cleaning my office while I was waiting for the potato harvester to fill up because everything else was going good. I mean, this is going great too, and I'm knocking those out. This will be 2 trailer full, so 118,000 liters will have processed if we get through everything on the ground over there. I mean, still a ways to go for that, but I've just been waiting for those guys to empty, then filling them up with about 4,000 liters each, and then go from there. But that trailer's almost full over there, so it's making progress. But this guy's probably almost full again. Yeah, so yeah, that's just, it is what it is. He fills up very quickly, but oh yeah, and then I'll go around and get other potatoes and stuff. But I mean, if we look at it, if you remember the leasing on there prior I showed you, if we go in the garage now, I mean, we're up at 3.1. It was 2.2 last time I showed you. So I have been working on this for a while. Oh, man. Potatoes, though, that's how they are. Without courseplay, I could not imagine doing this all by hand or anything like that. Just could not imagine doing it. I mean, again, it would have been faster if we'd leased the big potato harvester, but that's so much money that this is just going to end up being quite a bit cheaper in the long run, I believe. So... And even if it's not, you know, it doesn't really matter that much. It's all going to work out. We're going to make plenty of money off of the potatoes, but yeah. So many hours on that poor Fendt. It's just been working hard. Oh, man. So yeah, I've got a total of 4 full loads off of here. So it's 246,000 liters total, plus whatever we still have on here. And we still have a fair amount. I mean, we probably have a 1/5 of the field, maybe less, maybe a 1/6. But yeah, that's ridiculous. We haven't gotten onions yet. I can't even imagine, but I wanted to get those done today too. It's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been at one time speed, but oh man, it's all working out. We're gonna get it going. It's just gonna take some time to do it, but yeah. So I'll get all the potatoes and all the washed potatoes put down below, and I'll probably throw the pig feed in there as well. And then once we get enough pig feed, we have an agreement where we sell it to the store. So we sell it to them for half of the rate that they sell it for, so they buy it at half the rate that they sell it for, which makes sense. They're making money off of it and everything like that, and we don't have to deal with it because we don't need the pig food for anything. Perfect. We can dump that off. This 40, I love this little 40 series John Deere. This thing is great. I absolutely love this tractor. I like it almost as much as the International. I think the International is still my favorite, but one of the tractors I do want to buy on here, which I mentioned before, I really want to buy the mod. This right here, the 8RT, because it has a stinking front loader attachment to it, which is just absolutely amazing. So I do want to buy that. It's like a dream tractor, but again, $400,000 for a tractor. It's like, yeah, we don't need it yet. So I think first things first, make sure all of we're getting some more fields maybe, and we're getting everything so everything's super profitable for us. And I mean, we're not too far off of that in all honesty. We are doing well. Our dairy farm is just going to keep exploding. I don't know how many cows can that hold. I don't know if it says 43. Yeah, I don't have the extended animal screen on. Maybe I should put that back in so I can see how many it would hold. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we're gonna make a lot of money off of the dairy cows. That is 100% true as well. They're not that much work for what we get out of them as well. So yeah, I might get us another feed mixer, a big one. There's a big one in the mod hub that's 140,000 liters that I should have bought on No Man's Land, but I got the smaller one. But yeah, because the Anderson group, which is, I have the Anderson group installed on here. The one I bought on No Man's Land is this guy. I thought about buying that guy, but there's one on the mod hub that's 45,000 liters, so I think that's the one to go with, just because it's just such a massive, just so much at one time, just absolutely worth it, I think. Just because then you can just make a, you know, you do two or three trailer full, you know, you just do a day where you make all your TMR for 2 years or a year. Because what do they take a year? Yeah, you just do all your 227,000 liters, what they need in a year. You just do a day where you make all the TMR you're going to need for a long time. But yeah, we got plenty of bales right now. We need more straw bales actually. So I know I mentioned that before. So when we do our next round of crops, oh, I need to go in there. What we need to do is do something that's going to provide us with some grain or some straw swaths essentially. So that's kind of what we're looking for. I don't know how long this episode will be. Again, I know I mentioned that, but I feel like every time I get on here, I'm like, okay, this episode is going to be exactly 70, you know, or not 70 minutes, but it's going to be exactly, you know, 47 minutes and 33 seconds, because that's what it seems. I always am like, oh, this is going to be a long one or a short one. I'm usually wrong. So usually if I say it's going to be a short one, it's going to be a super long one. And usually if I say it's going to be a long one, it's going to be a short one. The last No Man's Land episode I put out, I don't actually know if it's come out yet. Yeah, it's come out. Yeah, the one that came out today, actually, as I'm recording this on the 23rd. That one was shorter than I thought. I think it was like 49 minutes, and I thought it was going to be over an hour. So it just depends. Sometimes I get confused, or I misread my recording times, or I think because sometimes what I'll do is I'll record it in parts. It won't be one big take. I'll pause it whenever I say, hey, I'm going to see you guys in a little bit. I'll pause my recording, so that way it's less work for me to edit it. And then I'll just unpause it when I'm getting ready to record again. Is kind of what I've been doing, because it just makes it so much easier with editing versus me recording, you know, 8 hours of gameplay and then just getting the pieces I want out of it. Yeah, it's just a lot better that way. But and then what'll happen though is that, like, if I'm gonna go do something, like if I record half of an episode or the first third of an episode, just to make sure I don't lose the footage, because I have had issues where my computer, you know, has like a weird crash, or if you know, if one program on my computer crashes for whatever reason, OBS decides to dump whatever I was recording and not save it, so I lose everything if I have anything like sitting there in the process of being recorded, even if I pause the recording. So a lot of times what I'll do is, if I get like anywhere from a 10-minute to like a 20-minute clip of me recording, I'll save it as part 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever of that episode or that video, and then I will just wait until I'm going to record again and start up again. That way I'm not losing anything, and I haven't lost anything since I've been on that system, which is great. And I have had times where it's like, oh, well, if I had not been doing that, I would have lost, you know, something, since I've been doing that. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I had one time where I lost, what was it, an entire episode of No Man's Land. Yeah, that was a pretty bad one. Oh, so much work to try to catch up and try to explain what I did, because the game save was still there, and then I've had other times where I've lost the game saves because stuff has happened. But yeah, look at the potatoes around there. Sweet. Anyhow, I'm surprised he's not full again. I'm sure he's getting close. It's not too bad. Of course, he's getting more turns now that he's getting down to it. So we'll hop back over to this guy. I'm thinking we'll get the rest of the potatoes in this next load, because this holds 40,000 liters. I put two 59,000 liter. Yeah, I should get all of it. Hopefully, most of it. Worst case scenario, I'll just go back up there and get the rest of them. But I figured this will be a lot better way to store the potatoes for easy access, transport, stuff like that. I know it's not the most realistic way. You're not putting potatoes in a silo in real life, but hey, I think it'll work all right. I think you guys will be okay with it. I've never claimed to be a super realistic player, or, you know, ultra realistic. I try to play kind of like, I don't want to just be like extremely unrealistic, but times come where I'm just like, you know what, screw it. So that happens sometimes. Yep. If I ever did like a super realistic series, I wouldn't do that, obviously, but because that would be the purpose of the series. But I don't foresee me doing a series like that, because that would be a lot of work. There's so much stress and thinking, and then people that would be watching it would be really into the realistic playing, and they'd be like, oh, you're not doing that realistic, you know, you're doing that wrong, even if it is how people do it other places, you know. Because maybe, you know, but you never know too. It's like farmers in real life can do it wrong too, or do it not the best way. So what if I saw a farmer do it not the best way? Then, you know, you see what I'm saying. You get the drift. But anyhow, that the harvester is, yep, autosave, perfect. I have autosave running all my games now to help avoid loss. as much as possible, but that also has helped and saved my skin a few times since I've enabled that. But yeah, I'm guessing we'll fill this trailer up and then have a little bit more left on the field after that. So that would be my guesstimate. So yeah, a lot of potatoes. We're not going to need to do, I mean, if we want to keep making money, I guess we'll probably do our field of potatoes next year, but I don't know. Maybe we'll take a look here at this in a second at the crop rotation. And this stuff isn't ready to harvest yet. I just don't get it. I don't know if that's where you're supposed to harvest it. I just would think it would like be like grass or anything else where it would, I don't know, it just bothered me a little bit. Less bothered me, I guess, more stressing me out. Like, are we going to lose just money on those 3 fields? Because that's half of our fields. That's probably half of our land because we have the biggest field we have planted with that. The second biggest we did potatoes, which, you know, it wasn't the brightest, but we did it. And then next year we're going to do carrots. We did onions up here. We need to look at crop planting here, actually. This is what I was mentioning. Yeah, field grass is not doing well for us right now, but yeah. So crop planter. We did potatoes in one. We have field grass in one, and then we have onions in the other one. And then we're just going to put this all down to nothing. I want it just to be empty over here. Come on. Should have gone the other. Oh, is there just nothing to do? I swear there should be like an. Oh, wait. Okay, we can leave it on a fallow. That's fine. Oh, that's right. I guess fallow is the only. Wait, we're probably close to the end. Oh, did we get it? Wait for there not to be a number. Perfect. Okay, all fallows over there. So, potatoes, field grass, and onion. So, I love how there's a fallow before a potato's like, yeah, we're still not going to give you a very good yield. I mean, it's okay, but you know. So field grass, carrot, onion would be horrendous. I guess that would loop up to that fine, but cuttable hedge would be fine. I don't know why. See, I swore there was an empty one. That's what I was trying to find over there. Wheat would be horrendous. Barley would be horrendous. Oat would be horrendous. Well, we need that in one of our fields. Cotton would be okay, actually. Canola. We could do canola. Sunflowers. Maybe we'll do sunflowers. We haven't done sunflowers on here. I know we need a new header. We can buy a new header. Not a big deal. Maybe we'll do sunflowers. That might be a good call for us. I mean, that's one of the top ones for us. Field grass. Oh, wheat after field grass is great. So maybe we do oats because it's kind of a low. Yeah, let's do oats. I think maybe that'd be a good one. After the onions, we could do sunflowers. But is there anything better? Anything that pops over that one? No. So maybe we do mostly sunflowers, and then we do 3 fields. Oh, I guess that'd be half and half. Yeah, 3 fields of oats, and then 3 fields of sunflowers. And then after the sunflowers, we could do, because I want to do carrots. I guess I wouldn't be able to do carrots next year. We could always buy a field and do carrots too. So we'll see. I mean, yeah, I do want to do carrots though. Maybe on one of our onion fields we do carrots. How bad would that be? It would be horrendous, but we could do it. Carrots after this would probably be better, but oh no, it wouldn't be better. Okay, yeah, so we definitely want to do the oats on there. So anyhow, that's probably what we're looking at doing. How are you doing, buddy? You doing okay? All right, so let's check in on the BGA. I haven't checked in on that for a while. Oh, we could definitely. Oh, that doesn't look like a 50. I guess I did not pick up this bale. That's a-okay. We'll get this bale in there. There it goes. So I guess I have to move them over a little bit. No big deal, but we do need to get some more bales in there because I do want to process through all these if possible today. Which, I mean, it's only 2 o'clock, so I'm like thinking, it looks like it's, I mean, of course it's fall, but I'll say it looks darker outside. So I guess it's just being realistic, you know? Can't knock on it for doing that. Oh boy. Yeah, I didn't expect it to take any of those. Perfect. Alright, let's grab some more of this. Who knows how that's gonna go. Yeah, that's not gonna go great, but we'll get him in there. The big bag handler is just a little bit ridiculous, but I do love it. I love using it on Wilhelmina to do, if you're watching that gameplay series too, you'll see me use that a lot in Wilhelmina to load logs. I think it's just a great tool. It's one of my favorites for sure. I think it's so versatile. It's so useful to do anything, really. Still, when I will say, still when mixing TMR, a lot of times I still prefer to use a bale spike which I know you can use pallet forks and other stuff too, but I prefer to use a bale spike because I'm usually selecting specific amounts of bales, and I don't need, like, I'm not just trying to move a ton of bales as fast as possible. I'm getting, you know, I'm making a recipe. I'm trying to get the specific number. I think that's pretty good in there for now. You're doing, how are you doing? You're about halfway. Let's check in on, yes. Let's just keep going with you. How about that? And then I can check in with our other potato operation. But yeah, this is kind of what I got going on. I'll probably bring you guys back in hopefully when we're harvesting onions, would be my guess. I'll kind of look and see how long this video is so far, because I also don't want to make it like a 4-hour Sandy Bay episode. I'll see how much I've recorded so far, because I think I just recorded another 15 or so minutes. But anyhow, again, it'll be saved out as a part just because that's what I do. But yeah, and if you don't care about Sandy Bay, you don't have to watch. Some people I think liked it. Some people didn't like it. It was kind of a mixed series as far as my viewers go, like who liked it, who didn't like it. So I put it out there, and I you know, I didn't expect everyone to like it. If I expected everyone to like everything I did, well, that's not really a good approach or mindset, nor would I expect everyone to like it. I mean, some people just watch it because they like want to support me, which is great. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but yeah, anyhow, I don't know where I'm going with my rant or my tangent. Come on, get the rest of it. Get the rest of it. Oh, I have to come back for that half a pound of potatoes there. That's probably more than half a pound, but that's several pounds of potatoes I had to come back for. That is a little frustrating, but anyhow, all right. You guys don't need to watch me back out of here because it might take an hour or two. So actually, I probably should back out. I think I came in that other entrance, so maybe I should try backing out of that one. Nope, that was a mistake. That wasn't a smart idea. All right, well, maybe I should back out this one. Just keep switching. I just need to commit to one of them. Oh, there we go. That was a smart choice. All right, good. Well, that was less. That was anticlimactic. That was, I thought, going to be way more difficult for me to do. But anyhow, guys, yeah, I'll stop rambling on. I apologize, but I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, the potatoes are done. I got most of them. There's a couple little areas. I'll be honest, I just kind of got over harvesting potatoes. So we'll take a look at what's in there. It's gonna be, that's the last little bit. So we'll see how many we got, how much potatoes we got total. I think it'll be, well, actually, I'm really curious now. 57,619. So let me tell you real quick. We got 293,619 liters of potatoes off of that field. So literally an incredible amount of potatoes. Well, actually, let's empty this guy in a second. Let's get up. Let's harvest some onions. So I did lease in the store. If I go to the garage here, leased items. I did lease this guy from the store. That's the onion harvester. At least the one that we're going to use, the cheaper one. I don't actually know. Is there a bigger one? Thought there was. Maybe not. Maybe it's under here. Nope, I guess you have to do it that way. Huh, interesting. Anyhow, I leased it and then I had it returned to our farm, or should I say delivered, if you will. Yeah, this stuff's still not ready. No idea. It's like, why is cruise control so slow? We can probably speed that up. Great, now I'm gonna get a speeding ticket. I have to remember that too coming on here. I'm probably gonna get all sorts of speeding tickets not paying attention if I go through the speed areas, because I'm just gonna be completely forgetting about it. But oh man, anyhow, I'm really stressed about that field grass. I'm gonna wait and see what tomorrow brings for us. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, after we start harvesting some onions, I'm probably gonna have to wrap this up, just because I have been working on Sandy Bay today, all day, on and off. I mean, not just straight out all day. I've been on here doing this. I did some organizing and some other stuff around the house, but I probably spent, I don't even know how many hours on here, but it is 9:30 at night. And I am getting very sleepy because I normally get up for work. On the days I work, I get up at 6:30 in the morning, but I've been getting up at 7 or 7:30 on my days off. But yeah, I like getting up, I brew a pot of coffee, and then usually I farm. Just got on my morning routine. It's pretty nice on my days off. And then my wife wakes up, then we eat breakfast together and hang out for a bit and then do other stuff. But yep. Oh man, all right, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, no idea how this is gonna go. We're just gonna avoid you at all costs. I really would lose my mind if I got a ticket right now. All right, so unfold this guy. Let's Okay, let's get course play going here. Let's go. We gotta hook up to that. There we go. Course generation. I can save all my courses, but I usually don't. I don't know why. Why do I not save them? I don't know. Because I'm not very smart. I don't know. Let's see how many headland passes. Because I think going around it, 20 times around would be probably fine. Then go up and down. Automatic field 6. Current field position. Starting direction. Clockwise. Do we want them to go? Yes, I think. Generate. Yes. Perfect. Drive course. Oh no. Oh no. Onions apply to the wet crops? Oh my goodness. Oh, we just wasted money on that thing. We're gonna have to pay an overnight fee. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm gonna be wrapping up the episode on such a sad note. Oh, where is it at? How much is this gonna cost us overnight? Okay, that's not too bad. Oh my goodness. Well, we're not gonna return it because that's gonna cost us more than that is. So, well, anyhow, that is sadly where we're gonna end this episode. If you enjoyed, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to see more disasters and debacles like this. But anyhow, leave me a comment down below what you think about the series still. If you think it should stop, if you think it should keep going. If you guys all said stop, I'd be like, all right, I ain't gonna do any more Sandy Bay Saturdays. But if you guys are like, no, keep doing a Sandy Bay Saturday, that's fine. Just let me know down in the comments. But anyhow, this has been Farmer Cop. Thank you for coming and watching.